Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again for another stock pick of the day. It is October 18th. Today we are going to take a look at Comcast. It is another media outlet. Media company is really a conglomerate of several businesses, actually, not just media, but out of the communications sector. Let's jump right in. Apologize if you hear my dog in the background. They are down in the basement working on the gas for the pool out back, so he is barking. Got him put in one of the rooms there so he doesn't mess with the workers. So if you hear that, I do apologize for the inconvenience in the background. But let's jump back into the video. So if you want to know more about Comcast, check them out at corporate.comcast.com. That is their homepage. They were founded in 1912, started out as Universal Pictures. You see the old Universal Pictures here in the background. That would have been out of California there, I believe, is where they started, independent. Moving Pictures Company merges with 5 other film companies to create Universal Film Manufacturing Company, encompassing all facets of the movie industry, production, distribution, and exhibition. So that's how they got their start. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, they are a conglomerate now. They have Xfinity, NBC, National Broadcast Channel, Peacock is their streaming service, the Sky in the UK, obviously Universal Studios, how we see here. You know, they do internet streaming, high-speed internet, broadband cable, news and entertainment through NBC, and like I said, Peacock there. So they are a conglomerate with several different arms. A lot of people associate Comcast with just their broadband cable, but obviously they have their hands in a little more than that. Movies and film as well, and that was really where they got started. So let's take a look at why we are looking at Comcast today. I don't know about your portfolio, but it's been a lot of green the last couple of days, which is nice to see. I do think we're still in a bear market. This is a bit of a bear market rally, in my opinion. Heck, we may go up from here, which would be nice. We may have already seen the bottom, but I don't think so. But Comcast was down on the day. So down 0.23%, you know, not down a lot, but hard to find red in days like today, which is good for those of us who invest for more price appreciation. Like I've said before, I don't mind when stocks are down. My money goes further at that. So Comcast closed at $30.75 on October 18th. 52-week range as low as $28.39, as high as $54.88. So definitely closer to that 52-week low than it is the 52-week high. Average volume 26.6 million. Today's volume 29.2. So looks like some selling there. Looks like they started the day. Yesterday's close was $38.82. Their open today was $31.33. So definitely down on the day. Market cap of $135.707 billion. Very large company. Beta of 0.98, so just as volatile as the overall market. I mean, it's slightly less volatile, but pretty much right in line with the market. You can clearly see that volatility throughout the day. PE is low at 10.02. Earnings per share is nice at $3.07. Next earnings date is coming up on October 27th, 2022. They do have a nice forward dividend of $1.08 paid out. $1.08 paid out on the year. Divide by 4, they are a quarterly payer, and a nice dividend yield of 3.59%. Ex-dividend date was just passed on October 4th, and so if you bought them now, obviously you wouldn't get the next dividend. You would have to wait for the the one after that. And according to Yahoo Finance, where I pulled this information, I am not affiliated with Yahoo Finance, just where I like to go to pull some information. They have a 1-year target estimate of $45.31, so it does speak to some potential upside price appreciation. Now let's jump over to stockanalysis.com, another site I like to look at for information, not affiliated. And the 46 stock analysts, that's a lot of stock analysts that have actually looked at this. So quite a few eyes on this stock here. They have it as a consensus buy. They show a low target estimate of $30.30. Pretty close to their low. If it does hit their low of $30.30, so 45 cents further decline, that would be a 1.46% further decline. If it hit their average target price, $46.70, that would be a 51.87% increase in stock price. And if it happened to hit their high, $73.50, that would be a 139.02% stock price appreciation. That would be a significant price appreciation there for a boring old cable company, right? And all the while you would be collecting that 3+% dividend yield. Very nice in my opinion. This one definitely looks attractively valued where it currently sits. I'd have to look more into their financials Their financials is another one I'd like to look at just for a quick reference of whether they're cheap or not. I'd go in and look at their statistics, look at their 5-year dividend yield, and then if it's below their 5-year dividend yield, it would be overvalued, and if it's above, if their 5-year dividend yield, for example, is, let's say, 2.5%, and they're currently sitting at 3.5% and some change there, like we saw, well, that would mean they are undervalued, right? So that's a good way to get a quick gauge on whether or not a dividend paying stock is undervalued or not. And this is my position in Comcast. Obviously, it's not one in my portfolio, so I do not have a position as of now. But like I said, it is looking pretty fairly valued. It may be something that I look to add in the future if I'm looking for something in this sector. Currently, I'm just focused on building out some of my existing positions. I did recently add Whirlpool and Intel back into the portfolio, so I want to focus on building those out. But if Comcast remains fairly valued, undervalued, maybe one that I add actually. And still no update on the pool. This picture is actually from this past weekend. It's been raining here for the last few days, so tomorrow is supposed to be a clear day, at least no rain anyway, so hopefully we get some movement on the pool other than what we're getting inside today. Like I said, you won't see the downstairs stuff where they're running gas lines and the electrical. That's not as fun to look at as a picture like this. So no update there on the pool. And as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up, ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you have Comcast in your portfolio? Are you a subscriber to Comcast? Is it a stock that you are watching? I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and drop it all down below in the comment section. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a great week. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and enrichment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can't lose money and should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor.